Hey guys, welcome to DYAD in the Force. I'm Element.
And I'm Choco. And we got more Bad Batch here with our great friend, Cal 4.
Hello.
Is he Cal
right.
4 or Cal Foyer?
Cal 4, yeah.
No.
He's not from that part of Canada.
Canada, right?
Episode 13, Into the Breach. Once more, we have 2 episodes left. We had Omega sequestered in the vault. And now things are winding down and hopefully rescue the rest of the clones. Now, it's been a ongoing conversation on our live show on Saturdays. Cody, Tech, Crosshair, what's going on with this Clone X that we keep on guessing? Has anything changed for you guys? Is there any new guesses? What's the skinny?
The skinny is this clone's legs because he's built like Tech. But yeah, I mean, nothing. There's nothing crazy to say. You know, last week's episode was fine. It was a plot pusher. You know, wasn't the most exciting thing out there. I'm a little worried that we don't have enough runway to build the hype that I want in the end. But
it could start building this week.
I've been wrong all of the time when it comes to this show. So, like,
what do you think, Cal?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's changing for me is it's just getting more and more intense each week as the finish line approaches, and we know that this is the final season of the Bad Batch. So it's going to be ending very conclusively very soon. And the anxiety is increasing every week.
On top of that, though, on a good note, Dyad Con is fast approaching, the con that's not a con, where this community is getting together for the finale of the Bad Batch, and we're hoping to get some multiple angles. I'm pretty sure some of the community is going to be recording the reaction, but we've got a huge crowd send off this wonderful series. Huge, or as my favorite person would say, it's a huge crowd. Anyways, before we get started, do us a favor, leave us a like and subscribe for more, and hit the bell icon so you know when we post new reactions and videos. But without further ado, let's get into the breach once more.
ooh,
God, these
It's chunky.
hits.
It's a cool bell sound.
Almost like school's ready.
It's so haunting.
That would be like
it's
the
like a
wake up
bell in a
alarm.
haunted house or something.
Sounds like it'd be like the hourly bell on the Citadel from Mass Effect.
Are they always watching? Yeah.
I could have sworn when this kid walked in, all I saw was that frozen broccoli package.
How long have you all
Oh, like the Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah.
each other so much? And if you cause problems, things only get worse. Come on, Sammy. Don't worry.
I think I could make that ship in Starfield. Hey, Echo!
I like how your East Coast came out there.
The stolen shuttle's the best I could do on shore.
Be quiet.
The supplies we need are aboard.
Where the coordinates are transmitted directly to the navicomputer.
A way station.
His intel about the orbital station checks out.
It's a captain's uniform. I was a vice admiral.
Well, you've been demoted.
I hate clones.
Ooh. What's she
Got a
got?
shank now.
No. Not the shank.
Unwise.
I didn't ask
They're
you.
engaging in the activities I've provided to keep their minds active. Besides, they are under our watchful eye.
Jax tried to escape once, but he didn't get very far. There's no way out of here. We're never going home.
I totally forgot that kid, that baby's in there.
Mm-hmm.
I escaped from this mountain before.
Really?
How? I had training. Me.
Okay, Omega. She just
It's a layout of the vault.
nonchalantly puts together
This is where
a
we
schematic.
stand right now.
Let's go, Omega.
She is growing up rather quickly.
We're approaching Coruscant. All the armor's been stripped, but we're still not gonna blend in. You really think Rampart can pull this off?
I beg your pardon. I didn't just make it to Vice Admiral on looks alone.
Yeah, he can. That is a brow line, dude.
Overheated Gamorreans.
Especially Wrecker.
Facts.
Like, even considering that some stormtroopers will be TKs, it's like, where the hell did they get you?
Man, he is too damn big.
Wrecker, stay on the ship and monitor comms.
Okay, good. Someone noticed he'd stick out.
Now carry on.
Yes. Sorry, sir.
So they got him at the same place Wrecker came from.
I've missed this.
I think Echo stands out the most. Just a screwdriver in his hand.
Never fails. Never fails to just be funny.
Made that shit up.
I feel like they all do anyways.
It just sounds
Oh,
like
man.
standing order. Like you guys have like regulations for standing. I know that's not what it means. I was just making a dad joke. You're breaking the standing order. You should be sitting.
I just like seeing those consoles. You know what I mean? It just
You.
It's everywhere. Astromechs can use it. They never change it.
Captaining. Which means there's no way to get the coordinates.
Just get on the
Just
shuttle.
stow away.
Mind.
You expect me to know technical details like that?
Now, wait just a minute. This is not the plan I agreed to.
Just a minute.
Change. They'll monitor colonies.
This plan is
Tactical radio
absurd.
solid. Watch your back.
Preposterous, I say.
We're all going to die.
Oh man, that's like almost the Sith symbol. Any stuffed plushies yet in the stores?
I haven't been looking, but I need to. Not what I was expecting.
Damn, this is like Shawshank Redemption. Warden coming to shake down.
it's gonna be a poster over it.
Yeah. Where'd you get that pinup? Dr. Carr gave it to me. Jeez. Imagine she escapes.
One way out.
Imagine she escapes as the Bad Batch gets there.
And
No,
she
she's
steals
not
their
there.
ship.
Oh my god. And they have to plan a reverse extraction on the Bad Batch.
Well, that's how they all die. Sorry. I'm I mean, I guess that's why they don't change it, because they have a lot of astromechs too. Oh, that's when the question mark goes on their head. Someone there?
Thought I heard something. Let's
Just a
dig around.
cardboard box.
Or in Skyrim's terms, must obey my imagination.
Launch sequence. Yes, sir.
Must be a bucket on my head.
Damn, man, he hasn't said wrong in a long time. Or he's only said it once, and Choco's the one that's been perpetuating it.
We don't have time for more delays.
Oh man,
finish.
That was so tension.
No way! No way! Why did it feel like we were just starting?
You know,
Oh,
right? And
man.
then they brought back the. Remember how I told you they could start building the hype in this episode?
How did that episode? That episode felt like it was 4 minutes long.
Seriously.
Well, we just watched
a lot of stuff
23
didn't
minutes. I mean, they took Rampart into that way station, found that medical shuttle, and then they got on board. Most of that episode was kind of seeing Omega kind of flex her leadership skills almost, and trying to recruit the kids of the vault.
Yeah, no, for sure. But like, I even consider that within the context of the Bad Batch. These people is separate. They don't know them. She's just Omega to them, and I like.
And
to
there's
see how
no one
that's a
else in the
little
Bad
bit
Batch there.
different.
Yeah. She's acting independently, showing her gusto.
I did love how it was like Ocean's Omega. It's just like, I found it. This is our way out.
Yeah.
I like a challenge.
And we don't even know what that is. She removed some of those plates, and all I saw was like pipes and wire. Same thing that Andor saw when he was breaking it apart in Narkina 5.
Yeah.
But the hype is building, man. I think I don't know. Do you still think there's not enough time? I feel like next episode is when it really starts, and we'll have a whole episode during our community watch party for things to go down.
No, I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say. I just want more, you know what I mean? But no, this was a masterclass in building up a viewer anticipation.
Yeah, and I think most of the action is going to happen in the penultimate episode too. If they play their cards right, and the finale is 75% aftermath, 25% kind of like the climax, then they have next week's episode is going to be chock full of like consequence and substance. And no, it seems like they've been kind of playing off the CX.
I don't think so. I don't think that character is relevant for these episodes. I think they become very relevant once we get to Tantis.
That's true.
I mean, we're at the top of the roller coaster right now. We're looking down. Yeah, no, it's exactly like Choco said. I want the next episodes. I just want more right now. It did genuinely feel like a 4-minute episode where maybe we're just spoiled from Fallout, but like it felt so short.
14 is the roller coaster ride, and 15 is going to be the last several bumps and turns into the pull in, and then like the latter half of the episode is just like us pulling into to where we started and kind of like going, oh man, all right, well, time to get off this ride. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more to say about that. As we wind down, as we get closer to the finale of the Bad Batch, we have nothing to say but to just look forward to how the team writes this finale. And the Bad Batch has
stick the landing.
Yeah, the Bad Batch has so far proven to be one of the better series aided largely by season 3. But we still have to find out what happened to Tech. And if Tech is just dead and we're just kind of, playing to our hearts, just being like, no one's really dead. We say that a lot because it's true. Nobody really dies. But at the same time, I feel like there's some finality in me thinking he might be dead. But then I keep on coming back to Omega with the goggles and going off before she turns herself in. Like we said earlier, specifically Choco, we've all been wrong so many times as well. So, do I want to be wrong about Tech being the clone and being dead? Or do I want to be wrong about him being dead and being the clone that kills Hunter? It's
Either way, we're wrong.
It's like a rock in a hard place.
The way that they've really handled season 3 has just been a roller coaster. Tantis ping pong, or musical chairs, I suppose. The finale is going to have to be on Tantis, right?
There's one scenario where I'm like, they go in there and they fail. And it's just, they all die. And it ends on Tantis. And then it's like, Project Necromancer is the kind of wedge in between this show and the rest of the lore surrounding that. Because, for the most part, this season has been a character clinic on the Bad Batch and Omega. But what's the conclusion? What is the pull through?
I feel like it
Project Necromancer.
It has to either end with Project Necromancer collapsing, or it ends with, sadly, Omega not being in the picture, be it she gets away or worse.
I don't know. Because they're remnants of the Empire, there's very much a lot of, well, I'm just going to do this while you guys hide over there. But for all intents and purposes, the Shadow Council we did meet in Mandalorian were kind of like, this is ridiculous. Like, that project has long failed or something like that. I'm going to throw this wild guess out there, and you guys can participate or not participate, but there's also a chance that this concludes not on Tantis, but on Jabeam, where they introduce us to the path and Quinlan freaking Voss. That'll do it for our reaction to The Bad Batch, episode 13, Into the Breach. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon to turn on notifications. Also visit our good friend Cal's twitch.tv/Cal4, Forrer, in case you want to see him play some games. But other than that, on to the next one.
For Light and for Life.
We are all that baby chicken in the vault.
Good. Good night, everybody.